Good morning, Thomas. I'm out here at 318 Crestwood. Just wanted to give you a little view of the neighborhood. Lots of older ranch homes back here. Actually sold one in this neighborhood earlier this year for $365. From back here, the roof looks good. Most of the finishes on the outside look good too. It's a pretty clean property overall. That in the back could be a garage, but right now it's just got a single entry door on it. A dogwood tree in the front yard. Got a little patio out here out front. One of the only negatives I've seen for this home so far is it does have the older windows. These are a little bit newer. They don't look brand new, but there is some of the old single pane windows in here. It's got a nice entry. That's where your dining room table would go. This is kind of one of those textured countertops. I think they call it leathered. New LG fridge, or newer. Whirlpool for the stove. Samsung dishwasher. You're on city water here, so you got plenty of pressure. And this is what I was talking about, these older single pane windows. You've got a real old school wood fireplace here. I would assume that this is all functional. I'm not seeing anything that's telling me it's not. Now there's a few spots around the baseboard where this quarter round could be a little bit lower. I mean, you can see that LVP floor moving just a little bit. I'll see that from time to time, you know, if the subfloors aren't perfectly straight, the LVP has a hard time sitting there flat. Little laundry room. A couple things in here that could be a little bit tighter as far as finishes. I checked out this water heater. I could not find a date on it, but it looks fairly new. I would assume they did this in the past couple of years when they did the renovations. You can see a little bit of cracking back there. And plenty of room for bar stools here. Got about a 12-inch overhang on that countertop. All right, back into the bedrooms. This is sealed off, so I cannot get that open. Might be an air handler return back there. I mean, overall, the property's really clean. Again, there's the quarter round. It's about a 1/4 inch off of that LVP there, so typically you would want that a little bit tighter. Good sized closet here. Give you a little view out the front. This is one of the shared bathrooms here. I do like how they did this countertop kind of going over there a little bit. It could be a little tighter, it needs a little caulk up there. But overall, they've done a nice job with the renovations here. This is the second bedroom. A little bit of a smaller closet in this one. Actually goes back over. And this is going to be the primary. It's in the back left corner of the house. So not a huge closet for a primary. I know these older homes don't all have walk-in closets like the new ones do. Again, pretty nice bathroom. They've done a pretty good job on it. Needs a little caulk up there at the top. I would love it if they had a glass door here already, but they do not. You got the quartzite countertop, dual vanities. So you kind of have all the bedrooms, the bathrooms back there in that wing of the house. And out to the back deck. You got a little overhang here. They did hardy board siding out here where it's not brick, which I love hardy board. It's concrete siding. Not sure if you're familiar. Again, roof looks good. Probably want to get that chimney checked out just to be sure. Yeah, nice little back deck. Got a big live oak kind of overhanging just a little bit. Now the roof on this structure probably needs to be replaced. You can tell there's some missing shingles. You know, again, a couple of little things. That's kind of recessed back in there. That outlet should be pulled out. Probably needs to be a GFCI if it's not already. Give you a little shot up under here too. Most people would seal that off up under there just so you're not getting weeds and stuff growing. Again, you got some hardy board here on the exterior before it meets the brick. And I'm assuming that this crawl space is encapsulated. I've tried to get in a couple different spots, and all of these doors are sealed up. Every single one has screws in them. Again, a little bit of hardy board up there at the top. It's much better condition than a lot of the homes I show, even for, you know, being a recent renovation. Sometimes the renovations aren't quite done 100%, and this one still has a little bit that could be tightened up. So some building materials in here. I would assume from the renovation. You got some insulation over there, some quarter round. And again, this building's not insulated. You can see the light coming in along that eave there. It could be a nice workshop or a nice garage for someone. And it is all wired, but this light switch is not doing anything right now. So I'm not sure if the breaker's just cut off or what's going on with that. A little storage shed here. That one is locked, so I cannot get into it. And most of the backyard is kind of, you know, a mixture of dirt and leaves. I'm just gonna pop around to the other side of the house there so you can check out the HVAC unit. Holly tree there, some sort of little palm. But it's got a huge driveway. If you're a car guy, you got plenty of room for cars. Now, as I'm walking around, there's a little crack going down right there. It doesn't look like anything major, just something I want you to be aware of. Another palm there in the front. And you can see what I mean. Every one of these vents is sealed up. So I'm assuming that it's fully encapsulated under there, but I'll get some clarity on that for you. So again, you got brick, hardy board up on the top. This is 2023. I'm not seeing a date on here, but it definitely looks fairly new. And again, this was another crawl space entry I tried to open up, but it is sealed. A little bit of crack right here. You can feel some cold air coming out. Yeah, overall, Thomas, pretty nice home. I'm not seeing any major red flags off the bat. Still needs a little bit of trim, a little bit of finish work here and there. Yeah, overall, a nice property. That's about it for this one, Thomas. Let me know if you have any questions. Talk soon.